Hi, my name is Ace, and I am building a young fashion community. I am curious about what you have seen in your businesses. If you've employed someone maybe from a fashion school in Nairobi, what skill gaps are you noticing in the people that you're employing, and what are you looking for? Skill gaps. Helen, Maureen, do you know?
I would start by grit. We are lacking grit in this generation we are in. So when it comes to fashion, you need to be self-driven, okay? And we are lacking that in the pool of employees we are seeing in the industry. We are also lacking the knowledge of a gap between creativity and profitability, okay? So this item might be really good, but it's only making you 100 shillings, yet you bought it at 4,500. You see, that's a big disconnect. We are here for business. So when we're not able to be, yes, the creativity has consumed a lot of cash, but is it sustainable for business? So we're having that gap with employees. And then we're also having a gap of, I would say, for a person who's online, social media skills. Yeah? Social media skills that is business driven. For instance, content is very important, okay? But how are we presenting our content? When you look at the social media, is it returning numbers, okay? It's one thing to have 2 million followers. It's another thing to close 200 sales per day, okay? So when you have social media that is not bringing revenue, it does not make sense. Yes, you might have so many followers, but you're in business. So the disconnect between learning how social media is very, very important, and also what are the numbers we're getting from social media. There's a disconnect to that. And unfortunately, this has to be self-taught, because I don't see any school teaching that. You have to learn on the ground. It has to be practical. You have to have created a social media, seen the numbers, see what works, see what doesn't work. So that is a huge gap for me. And in 2026, social media is driving business, inevitably. If you're not present online, if you're not saying your presence online, then you may not be in operation in retail, okay? Your numbers may not be making sense, because if every day our consumers are waking up and looking at their socials before they even pray, before they get out of bed, that tells you how important social media is. So when we're having that gap where we're having a pool of employees who are not able to convert their time on social media for income generating activities, then that's a big disconnect.